225 tickets. That's how many more tickets I need to sell. That's how many more tickets I need to, I guess, save my ass. I don't know if that's really, I don't even know if I should be saying any of this shit, but that's the number. Carrie has spent all day, like, seriously, I'm leaning into this hair thing. It's gonna be good, I think. Just even on. That's the number, 225 tickets. At least where things stand at the moment. Of course, that's a moving target, whatever. 225 tickets. December 7th. 7th. 6 weeks out. Brand new event in a new market, 1,200 miles away. I think it's 1,200 miles. I don't really know. 225 tickets. How did we get here? So, welcome. My name's Clark. Welcome to another T-Log. It is Tuesday at like 5 o'clock. My hair is out of control. I'm all right with that. And I sat down this morning promptly at 7 o'clock, and I don't think I've left or been off the phone or emails or whatever all day today. And this has been a reoccurring theme every day for the past couple of weeks. I sit down in the morning, as I do every morning, and I bust out top to bottom a page full of tasks that are kind of the non-negotiables, or mostly the non-negotiables for the day. And then I look back at the days prior to figure out kind of where things are at. Do they line up with where we need to go? What's more important than the next? What do we need to get done? Balance it against the calendar. What conversations need to happen? What needs to get done so that it can be parallelized with something else? I don't even know if that's a word, parallelized. Parallelized? Oh, paralyzed sounds like you can't do, I don't know. Maybe that's why the hair looks the way it does. Anyways. So I sit down and I make the task list and I start banging it out. It is now 5 o'clock. Shit ton has been done and I feel like I have a shit ton more to do. Which leads to a place of I always feel like I'm failing at the end of the day because I didn't get enough done for the things that needed to get done for the next thing. I'm just being brutally freaking honest. Carrie and I spent the morning trying to figure out signs or signage and dimensions and against budget. We try to balance the budget every week-ish. Kind of depends on the time of year. I say balance it. It's just to know where our runway is at, what we can spend money on, not spend any money on when a sponsor comes in. That changes where we can spend, what we're spending on, whatever, how much runway we have to run the company, like the whole nine. And the pandemic, just to be completely frank, has completely fucked us. We could have just said, screw it, it's done. Like put it all on pause and like, screw it, we'll see it when, we'll just come back to this shit. But we didn't do that. No, we poured all the gas on a fire. Let's go all in. Let's add another event. We had already been talking about that anyways for years. Let's go all in. Let's be in a place that's so much better that we could help pick up the pieces and help rebuild the fabric that was there before, because this pandemic was just going to be a disaster that we couldn't necessarily predict. conferences would fold, user groups would fold, people would get tired, not want to do it anymore. How could we build a better place for now? And then when we got to now, would that work be done and ready so that I could spend more of my time trying to connect the pieces, the people, the groups, the companies, give them a place to go, and then less about the mechanics and all the other stuff that goes into this. Except we're like 3 months late, feels like we just overshot by 3 months. And I guess if you're trying to land on the moon and you overshoot it, you're kind of fucked. Like you end up in Jupiter, or I don't know where the fuck you end up. So we started today with signage, which leads to budget, because that shit costs thousands of dollars. And that ended, I just said that, it ended up in the budget, kind of understanding where exactly we're at today. And the reality is we're at 225 tickets. Now, I would love to crush that number and sell more, but I also want to be realistic and say what does a first year event look like in a new market and new things and all that. And the reality is I want to become part of the fabric of Texas, right? And beyond, but like we're not going down there to like just have an event. We're going down there because we believe in the opportunity that's there to make a community that there's already one that exists. I'm not coming down there to start something new. Coming down there to be part of it, make it better. Hell, one day we may even live down there. But I got to get through January. And that's 225 tickets. That's 225 more tickets. That's a few sponsorships. But 225 tickets. It's completely doable. Some may think that's a huge number. You could do 200 tickets in a day. We're not that ingrained into that market. I don't like calling it market, but I don't really know what else to call it. So 225 tickets. You might be asking yourself, well, what are you doing to get 225 tickets? Well, we're working with the local government. We're working with user group leaders, influencers, newsletters, our own personal networks, lots of social media. We're getting actually pretty good at it. Newsletter, through companies, through sponsors. Maybe some paid advertising. That's always a tricky one. And a host of other things. So it's not that activity's not happening, that's what's leading to these meetings and conversations and all that kind of, I don't know, all that shit. 225 tickets. Budget is always a humbling thing. Carrie and I work really well together because she takes care of the money piece. She takes care of the logistics, a lot of the vendor stuff when we're on site, dealing with, I say dealing, that sounds bad, but working together with a lot of the folks and that kind of coordination stuff. If I had to be in the money all day long, I am in the money all day long, but if I really had to, figure that out, I'd have, I don't know, some kind of heart palpitation. I mean, my hair would just be like on fire. But anyways, that's today. Tired. I got a good chunk of the stuff done. Which feels pretty good. But I'm also just spent. And I need 225 tickets. And the holidays are coming, and fiscal years. And if we don't get 225 tickets, I have to figure out plan B. Because that conference is going to happen no matter what. It's just, where will things be? So, told you I'd be as brutally honest as I can be through this journey, because I'm not going to stop. These are getting kind of fun. I learned how to add some background music. No? I don't know. Funniness. But that's today. 225 tickets. And with that, I'm out. Because I got these tasks over here on the right. So, thanks for watching. My name is Clark. Subscribe, check the thing. Just be part of it. Help us get to, just be part of it. Buy a ticket, buy a sponsorship. Join us on that.us. Yeah, go make an account on that.us. Tell your friends. Subscribe, become a sponsor, get a ticket. Hit the like button, leave a comment. Isn't that's what you do? You say all those things at the end? I don't know. I appreciate y'all watching. That's Tuesday. I'm out.